Hi, Jake with Diode. Today in the garage, we're going to be covering the installation procedures for the Dzus slide latch fasteners used to secure our Motorsports brackets for our Stage Series light bars. Installation is simple and straightforward and can be done at home in your garage using basic hand tools or power tools. Now, the orientation of your Motorsports brackets is going to be different based on the car you're driving, your specific goals for your lighting, as well as the governing body you participate in. So, we recommend setting your light bars with the hood on the car and then removing the hood for installation. Now, as you can see, our test hood has been removed from the car and that will change the angle. So again, we do recommend choosing the orientation for your brackets with the hood still installed. Let's get started with the installation. Now, before we get started, we recommend checking the structural design of your hood to make sure that your bolts on the underside will be able to sit flush against it. Now, we also went ahead and taped up our hood here to prevent any unnecessary damage to the paint. All right, so let's go ahead and get started with our 9/64 drill bit. With our pilot hole drilled, we're going to go ahead and step up to an 11/64 drill bit. Then you repeat all the same steps on the other side. Now that we've got our holes drilled, we can go ahead and remove our tape and install the hardware. All right, now we can get started with the installation of our hardware. We're going to use a combination of an 8/32 bolt, an 8/32 bushing, as well as a single 8/32 spacer to give us enough room to slide our latch back and forth on the hood. On the underside, we're going to use 2 nuts to secure the bolt down to the hood. If you install this and you notice that you have a little bit of overhang, you can always trim it based on your individual application. So your bushing is going to go on first, followed by your spacer. At this point, it's a good idea if you have a second pair of hands because securing these bolts by yourself can be a little tricky, so it's good to have someone else lift up the hood while you tighten everything down. Now you want to be careful when tightening down these bolts because it won't actually be snug. You can only tell it's secure by the play that you'll have in the bolt. If you over tighten it, you'll actually dent the hood. And then you'll repeat all the same steps on the other side. With our hardware installed, we can go ahead and set our Motorsports brackets in place. Now to secure the latch, you'll apply a little bit of pressure and slide the latch forward. Now, if you notice that your latch is sliding on without any downward pressure at all, that means that your setup is a little bit loose, so you'll want to go ahead and tighten down that bolt to get a more secure fitment. Additionally, your height adjusters on your bracket can play a factor, so you want to make sure that when you've got this secured, that both feet are touching the hood. Now that we've got our brackets secure, you can see just how easy it is to install them and uninstall them quickly and easily. With our Dzus slide latches mounted, you can now install and uninstall our Motorsports brackets in a matter of seconds. For more information on everything shown here today, visit diodedynamics.com. Thanks for watching.